was real hard to sleep last night, but I noticed there's lots of Roundup next door too. So it's a shame because Rogelio lives there, and I don't think maybe he sleeps with the air conditioner on too, like Dad has, which I'm glad he does. I don't, because I try to save money, and then you wake up and your mouth is dry and you can't breathe, and it's you're not breathing well. So tonight I'll probably spend most of the time sleeping with the air conditioner on. Maybe get up sometime early in the morning and turn it off, and then take a nap during the day while the air conditioner is running. It's pretty. Yeah, I do a lot of things like that, and but it's just what is life, But yeah, I finished up a lot of stuff in there. I got my signs ready to go, and I got to paint those tomorrow. And then I'm about done. I just got a little bit of cleaning up to do. And I got to finish the picture of the Oregon Mountains, and then put it up on that far wall, and then it's finished. It's done. It's ready to go. So then I just have to wait till. I just want to get it over with. And after that, I'll probably get up early in the next couple of days and finish the horseshoe pit area, because I want to get that done too. And then I got a lot of chores to do. I gotta mow the lawn again. I gotta get the weed eater and cut around and get a long cord and cut all the spots that has any Roundup on the property, and then find ways to water it. I got that 100-foot hose, so anything within 100 foot of the house on our property line. So, but other than that, I just gotta tough it out until fall. So it's pretty. It's crazy. Yeah. I would have never thought that in the 21st century that the Messiah would prove himself valid, redeem Jesus, redeem Muhammad, redeem Elijah and Moses and David and Haile Selassie, and redeem all the truth of the Gospels, and that people would act like he doesn't exist, and they watch him be tortured by corporations and heroes, and like we watch the commercials for the medical industry, like the Rinvoq and the Rexulti and stuff like that. You live in a stress and toxic-free environment. Now, you're always going to have some forms of toxins, okay? But undue irrational competitive stress is completely unnecessary, okay? There are certain toxins, but what we have to learn to do is most toxins are unnecessary. Driving because of competitive, irrational debt and trespass. Extortion and exploitation causing undue stress and toxic, aggressive, competitive irrationality. You share, care, give in accordance to need, built to last. Solomon was one of the most intelligent people in the history of the world. Confucius was one of the most intelligent people in the history of the world. I remember saying that to a lot of people, because the Chinese, following the example of Sun Yat-sen, were behind in mechanization to the Americans and the Russians, but the Americans by far are the worst, and a lot of the Europeans. Yeah, big mechanized, big celebrating, big monuments to egotistical insanity. If you look at Europe, God, when they were showing there's London and England and Paris and stuff, all those huge opulent mansions, all that opulent stuff, just opulence everywhere, and it's utterly disgusting. And people that are opulent are destructive to themselves and to others. You build something more than you need that destroys the planet for people that need a healthy planet, that need a healthy place to live. People live in a trailer in a box because you live in a mansion. People are sexually assaulted in trailers and boxes because you just have to live in a mansion. It's absolutely, utterly disgusting and vile. And people that don't see it. I remember being a kid, though, and wanting to have, not a mansion, but just a nice place. I always thought about being a professional athlete, but I thought, I'd have a house, maybe 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, depending on how many kids I have and stuff, and then downsize, or, But then that would be hard, because it's hard to downsize, because like that one with the Prowlers tonight on 1 Adam 12, with the old man who came to see the house, and Ellie Mae reported him as a prowler. And he said, no, man, it's just, we raised the kids here, and these were the best times I had with my wife and kids, and we sold it because it was just me and my wife, and the wife died from cancer. I just wanted to come back and see it. And the lady didn't believe him, and then they checked up on his story, you know, and the old guy was, yeah, he used to own the house a long time ago, and the kids moved out, so they sold the house and got a smaller place, and then the wife died of cancer, and then he went back just to see the old place, which makes sense, right? But these are stories based off of, this is Jack Webb. Okay, this is a Jack Webb show, and they used to get stories based off of actual dysfunction and how people deal with this dysfunction and what's perceived as law enforcement. Okay, that's why I liked these shows when I was a kid. I liked Barney Miller. I liked Adam 12. I liked Emergency and stuff because I liked the way seeing these guys that tried to do the right thing dealt with all this hideousness because you guys deny the beauty of the Lord's Prayer. I'm gonna load this one up. We'll talk mañana, and it's just wow, you know. Rockefeller sort of slammed you guys in hell. Rothschild probably helped them too. I think it's just because they hated people, because they realized that people would fight like hell for brain chemical addiction and money and wouldn't lift a finger to help the Messiah have us all live the Lord's Prayer and save our children from our brain chemical ego addiction. I love you guys, man. All right, peace.